Good morning. I want to talk about this shooting over in El Paso, Texas. Uh, there was 22 people killed and 26 more were injured, totaling 48 people. It's a horrible thing. And the politicians and the media are out there tripping all over each other to put the worst possible spin on it, that it was some white nationalist killing only the Mexican citizens, which of course is not true. He was indiscriminate. He didn't care who they were. And things were manipulated. Some stories say that his website was manipulated, and there's all kinds of conspiracy stuff coming out now. Nobody really knows what the hell's going on, and nobody will ever find out what's going on. It's just a bunch of crap. It's horrible. It's a horrible, horrible situation that innocent people just going about their daily business, are being shot and killed, doing what they need to do for their families. But you know what? Nobody is talking about being outraged about 1,517 people were shot in Chicago so far this year, and it's only August. Say that again. 1,517 people shot in Chicago so far this year, and it's only August. This weekend alone, there was 52 wounded and 7 killed. But nobody's talking about that. There was no outrage in the media. There was no outrage with all the politicians trying to get to the bottom of it and straighten out the problem. I mean, why? Is it just because they're black people and who gives a shit? What's the reason why there's no outrage? Well, 1,517 American citizens have been shot in the streets in Chicago, and nobody's talking about it. But you got one nut job down there in El Paso, Texas, and another one over there in Ohio. They commit these crazy acts. And everybody wants to jump over how we got to do what we get. Horrible things about gun control laws. And we need guns. Well, you know what? Guns don't kill people. People kill people. And no matter what you do, and no matter what you say, if you take the guns away from law-abiding citizens, then only the outlaws will have guns. That's a fact. That's a fact. Now, they have been pushing gun control legislation for years and years and years, and you want to get the United Nations involved with it, which help businesses that are theirs, I don't know, and they want to control our gun laws in this country. Something people need to keep in mind before they go out and try to let them curtail our gun rights. The founders of this country did not put in the Bill of Rights, the right to bear arms, to protect people from other people. They put it in there to protect people from the government. Our government was almost overthrown by our intelligence agencies, and nobody seems to be reporting that anymore either. That's a horrible thing. Our intelligence agencies. Now, what if they would have won? What if they would have won? Think about the amount of firepower that the government and the federal government and the state governments have. How would you defend yourself from them if you didn't have firearms? If they come after your guns, they're coming after you. It's only a matter of time. But we need to be outraged about all these killings in these inner cities. And President Trump is the only one that seems to be talking about that. Yet they call him a racist. President Trump talks about Baltimore, where the black citizens have been killed by other black citizens, and the congressional leader, Elijah Cummings, has done nothing about it. They gave him like $1.5 billion in this last round of financing. And where's the money? Nobody knows even know where the billions of dollars that went into Baltimore. Nobody even knows where that money went. But sure as hell didn't go to help the problems in the city, to address these killings and stuff like that. But Donald Trump sent Ben Carson in there, who he made his HUD secretary in there, and they've got these empowerment zones going now to put people back to work, and now we need to have Congress get involved and stop these inner city shootings. But nobody gives a shit just because they're black people, I think. And they want to call everybody else a racist, but I don't see them out there protecting the citizens. That's my rant for today.